Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a full moon in Leo reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you guys go ahead and smash that like button for me. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all your love and support. It means the world to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So a little introduction about this full moon, which happened yesterday on the 16th. It is set to be a very fiery and passionate lunation. It will make us want to stay close to our loved ones, but it's also a time to play and release any shame around the full expression of who we are. The full moon is also a big reset in our love life. So on the 16th, Venus, the planet of love, and Mars, the planet of desire and action, meet. And they're going to do a dance for the next couple of weeks or months even. And so basically we have the masculine and the feminine energies aligning. So this is going to clear up blocks around love, and energetic cords and attachments to exes will be removed. This reset will open doors to positive developments, not only in our love life, but bring us spiritual revelations, good fortune, and financial success. All right. So Scorpios, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you for this full moon in Leo. All right, so your energy, Two of Earth in reverse, so making some pretty powerful decisions here. What you're leaving behind, the Tower. Ooh, Scorpio energy. You've had some major awakening, some major upheaval in your life, a shakeup, but it's in the past. And I think it's allowing you to make this decision about where you're going to invest your time, your energy, your love, your money. What you're moving towards is the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay, or what's coming towards you. Your love life, we have the Hermit in reverse, so some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart, but something's going to be revealed to you, and it may be somebody that you're not expecting to hear from, or somebody brand new who has secret feelings. When it comes to your career and finances, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, so again, a big decision to make. And that makes sense, you guys, because right now we're really taking a look at, are we in the right career? Do we like what we do? Do we have passion for it? Does it align with our integrity? And we get Temperance energy. This is such a beautiful card. Temperance energy here in reverse, Sagittarius energy. So about being patient, Scorpio. Overall energy, we have the Sun card in reverse. Again, another beautiful card. This is Leo energy. So something here has been hidden from you is what it feels like, or hasn't been quite revealed yet, or you might be in that process. So with this Leo full moon, it feels like this reveal is taking place, this paradigm shift. Things are going to be getting a little bit or a lot more clear for you about what it is that you need to experience growth and expansion in all areas of your life. And for some of my Scorpios, I feel like it's stepping into the spotlight. You know, Scorpio energy, I say we because I've got my moon in Scorpio. We kind of enjoy being on the sidelines, and we kind of enjoy, but it's not necessarily being on the sidelines. It's kind of like out of the spotlight, that mystery, being a fly on the wall, you know, being able to observe and investigate sort of on our own. And so I feel like it's about like stepping out into the spotlight for my Scorpios. That's the energy I'm picking up on. But let's see. So you guys are making some major decisions with the Two of Earth. There's something here, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a job, whether it's your work-life balance, whatever it might be. You've made a decision about where you're going to invest your time and your energy. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse popping out. So for some of you, it is about some sort of breakup or separation, leaving a partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic, although it can be, but something that was maybe dysregulating you emotionally. So we get the Sun card in reverse, strong Leo energy, which makes sense because we have this Leo full moon. But there was something, it's like there's happiness in making this decision, but it may be bittersweet for some reason. Yeah, but you're deciding to leave chaos and conflict behind. So again, if you are experiencing this in a particular relationship or at work, or in all areas of your life, it's like it's about healing. You're recognizing you need to make a decision. I don't think it was an easy decision for my Scorpios, and it's laced with a little bit of disappointment. Like I said, it's a bittersweet disappointment, but the Five of Swords in reverse is an energy of like, I've got to heal, and I've got to go my own way, and I've got to remove myself from conflict, because conflict is either keeping you stagnant or just sort of depleting your energy. And a lot of you realize you just have a higher purpose, and there's something that you're just no longer going to engage in, is what I'm getting. Now, you guys have experienced some sort of major upheaval. The worst is over. Yeah, the Four of Swords. It's a time to heal. It may be somebody or something that disturbed your peace. Like, I feel like my Scorpios, you guys were sort of happily doing your own thing. And someone or something may have come along to disturb that or pull you out of that energy. So I feel this need for you to kind of recapture it. And we get the Magician card. Could be a Virgo or Gemini here involved. But I also feel that whatever this aha moment, this awakening, this major upheaval, it was like necessary, because there was something about the status quo in the past, Scorpio, that you couldn't continue doing. And so it's like, they're showing me this card from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, which I see it a lot, but it's like longing is the portal to wholeness. And so we needed to have this like upset, this shake up, this upheaval, this sort of, yeah, it's like shaking your shoulders a little bit to show you that there was more, Scorpio, or there was something more in alignment with you. And so you're also, whatever this is that you've been through, it's allowing you to tap into your power and your magic. And it feels like it's a major up-leveling, but I feel it was quite uncomfortable for you guys, whatever it was. But it's like a lesson that needed to be learned. And I do pick up on a little bit of resentment here, Scorpio, on like somebody, it's like somebody awoke a sleeping bear. There's almost like a longing for a time before, when things were more peaceful. And I do see you going back to that. But it's like this lesson needed to be learned, or this information needed to be gained. It's part of your ascension. It's also putting you on like a higher vibrational path. Interesting energy there. So with the Eight of Energy in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is what's coming towards you, or what you're moving towards. And we get the Tower in reverse. Yeah. So resisting this transformation, Scorpio, because I'm kind of getting this energy of like, they're showing me somebody that needs to get up, and they either keep hitting the snooze button, or somebody's trying to wake you up, or something is trying to wake you up, and you're like, you want to just go back to sleep. You want to go back in and hibernate. And Spirit saying avoiding this upheaval or this Tower moment, or addressing this, or leaning into this change, no matter how unpleasant it might be, is also blocking your true manifestation. So I know that my Scorpios, you're generally not an energy of, I want my cake and to eat it too, right? But there's something here that the universe is asking you to allow this transformation to take place, no matter how unpleasant, because if it doesn't take place, you won't be able to manifest or move forward the way that you want to. And the Empress energy in reverse. Yeah. Some of you guys, it might be letting go of a connection where maybe where it was a third party situation, where somebody maybe kept you waiting. And it's like this energy of like, okay, it was okay for now. I'm getting my needs met, maybe even making certain excuses as to why this connection or this situation was enough for you. But Spirit's saying it's not enough, Scorpio. There's so much out there for you. There's something so much better. There's more to achieve. There's something much more in alignment. Again, whether it's a job or a relationship. And so I feel like also with this Five of Swords in reverse, that there's more happiness and joy for you out there, Scorpio, than whatever this past energy was or is, or the status quo. Because I feel like there's like this energy of like, it's enough, or you were convincing yourself that it was enough, And Spirit saying it's not. There's so much more. Like, I just keep seeing this energy of like, you know, Spirit shaking your shoulders and being like, Scorpio, there's so much more. There's something so much better. All right. And it's about self-development and self-love and honoring your worth and your value, but something needs to be let go of. It could be another Scorpio or Aries energy, Leo energy coming through really strong. And you may not be able to see that right now. And I feel like this has been or is something quite uncomfortable. Again, like somebody who doesn't want to get up and go to school, or somebody doesn't want to get up and go to work. But you'll be very pleasantly surprised what happens once you walk through that door. That's what I'm getting. All right, so really interesting messages here. Ooh, so when it comes to your love life, we have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, and Nine of Cups. So you have some sort of wish fulfillment coming. Now, I don't know if this is somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, that's showing up, that's sending you a message. So it's like a wish coming true. There may also be some sort of serendipitous event. Like, I feel like my Scorpios don't want to get dressed and go somewhere, or you don't, you know, I don't know if it's a party, I don't know if it's going to work, or it's just that energy of like, man, I just don't want to get up and walk the dog or go to the grocery store. But then boom, there's something on your path. Okay, so if you have this feeling of like not wanting to do something, but you know you should, or a friend is inviting you out and you're like, oh, I just don't feel like it. Spirit's saying go. Okay, that's what I'm getting from these messages. You have some sort of wish fulfillment here when it comes to your love life. It may be a secret admirer as well, somebody who's been trying to figure you out or waiting to see you. The King of Cups. So it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or another Scorpio. I get strong. I get really strong water energy, water and earth. But the King of Cups in reverse is also somebody who may not be completely emotionally available. So again, Scorpio, I want you to just sort of do that full body scan, because a lot of you guys, you are trying to manifest either this person or this connection or a divine counterpart. Maybe some of you guys are being sick of being single. But what I'm seeing here is that there's also like a lethargy in the past that Spirit wants you to get out of, or stagnancy. And it's like open, it's like you're asking for this, but you need to be open to receive it, and it's coming, and Spirit wants to deliver this person or this situation or this reconciliation to you. The Ten of Wands, yeah, because there's there's movement. There's a difficult cycle that's coming to an end, and I feel like you guys have been, for those of you who speak Spanish, like guerreando en la guerra. You've been fighting, but not really fighting, but it's like you've been in a heavy cycle here, Scorpio. There are things that have been burdensome, because it's like you have this wish, this want and desire, but I don't know if it's just taking a long time to get to you, or you're starting to give up hope or faith when it comes to your love life. But Spirit's saying it's time to release this baggage, because we do have a new beginning. But we've got to, and they keep showing me like somebody getting up out of bed, which maybe is literal for some of you, but for others of you, it's more just like we've got to push through. You know, it's often darkest before the dawn, Scorpio, and you do have some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. And so Spirit wants you to be really open to seeing that. And with the Sun card in reverse, it's like almost like my Scorpios can't see that way forward, or don't see this happening for themselves. And the Magician is a reminder, Scorpio, that what you think, what you believe, what you imagine is what we create. Okay, so let's see, we've got the Three of Energy here in reverse when it comes to your finances. So the Three of Wands. So there's a big decision. Some of you guys, you may have been feeling blocked in your situation, and especially here we see, you know, grow lights, we see solar power, we see, you know, this beautiful ecological sort of building or city here, but there's something here that hasn't been growing the way that you want it to. And we get the Five of Cups. So it may be time for you to shift your focus, Scorpio. So again, paying attention to what you think, what you believe, what you imagine, just really raising your vibration. But also for some of you, maybe it's about shifting your focus about, you know, what it is you do for a living. So I mentioned this earlier, that it's really a time to take a look and see, like, does your career or your studies or your work, does it resonate with your integrity? You know, is it something that you believe in, that you're passionate about? For some of you, it might just be a minor adjustment. I can't remember who else's reading this came out in. But it's about making, like some of us are in shadow careers where, for example, we, if we're behind the camera, we really want to be in front of it. And this Leo energy would really support us for getting out there and embracing our badass selves. Or, maybe you're, maybe you work for a publisher, but really you want to be a writer or vice versa. So it's about shifting that focus, Scorpio, to what's really truly in your heart, what's in alignment with you. The Ace of Cups. So yeah, some of you guys, it's going back into your past to see what brought you joy. Does whatever you're doing, does it still bring you joy, or do we need to make minor adjustments, or do we have to allow ourselves that room, that opportunity for a total revamp or change? Because I do see that it's really important that my Scorpios are doing heart-centered work. And again, now is the time that we make those changes. And we get the Lover's card in reverse, Gemini energy. So for some of you, it's about making a real tough decision. And I feel there's this hesitance or a little bit of resistance to change, which is interesting because I don't normally get that from my Scorpios. But, being a fixed sign, I feel like that Spirit's telling you throughout this reading, there's a really big change that needs to happen, a big decision that needs to be made. Don't resist it. You're going to be so happy that you did make this change. Delaying it is going to make it harder to move out of the status quo, and may sort of exacerbate or proliferate this like an energy of stasis or lethargy or not moving forward. So I feel like this whole reading, this message for you guys is, it's time to make this change. A lot of you know what it is, or there's a tough decision in front of you. With the Temperance energy in reverse, Sagittarius energy, it's like Sag energy is like, let's go big. Let's see things from a higher perspective. Sag energy is about travel and excitement and optimism, but it's also about not rushing into things. You don't want to make this change like right now, like get up and quit your job or leave your relationship or something like that. But you want to do it in a way that the transition is smooth and graceful for you guys. But there's definitely something here that's out of balance, Scorpio, and I don't want you to take it the wrong way and be like, oh, you're not seeing it. But it's like there's a situation that you're comfortable in, but Spirit's saying it's not good enough. It's not good enough for you. It's not honoring your worth and your value. And now's the time to, Page of Wands, get ready. Get excited about what it is that you do or whom you're with. There's some sort of travel, some sort of change taking place. Page of Wands is trusting your ability to roll with the punches, to get through this shift, through this transformation, seeing things clearly. Like it's becoming abundantly clear that some of my Scorpios and those of you resonating are not happy either in your job or in your relationship or both. And now's the time. I'm just, it's like time to like grab the bull by the horns, you guys, and make this decision. We sort of come full circle because there's something here that's not sustainable. And Spirit's like, this is like a big sort of wake up call for my Scorpios. We get the Fool energy in reverse. So some of you are afraid to sort of take a risk. Remember that we don't want to think ourselves into a corner. We don't want to stay in a situation, you guys, because we're afraid of what that change might bring or entail, or we're afraid of failure. So a lot of people, at the end of life, you ask them, what is it that you regret? And they say, I regret the things I didn't do. It's not the things that I did do, but I regret the things I didn't do. And I feel that's the overall message here for my dear Scorpios. So there's something that, whether it's in your love life or work or both or something totally different, that Spirit doesn't want you to regret not doing. Okay. So let's see what additional messages come through for you guys. Very interesting, very different reading. So, yep, it's about building up your strength. It's also trusting. I'm getting really strong base chakra, root chakra energy, trusting your ability to move through transformation and changes and to be successful no matter what you do. All right. You have the experience and the wisdom, the gratitude. So I'm hearing that it's important to thank the past for the lessons that you've learned and leave it there. And now's the time to move forward, Scorpio. Wow. And we get prosperity. Yeah, because in doing so, making this shift or change, no matter how scary it might be, and for a lot of you guys, it has to do with love or remembering what it feels like to be in love, or to do what you love. staying in this energy, staying in your loving presence. This is what's going to bring you prosperity in all levels of your life. So, wow, interesting, really interesting, beautiful reading. Some of my Scorpios, you've given up on love, but you've got wish fulfillment coming in, but it's like Spirit saying, you've got to meet me halfway. You've got to meet me halfway because something really beautiful is coming. But if you don't get out of bed, or if you don't leave the house, or if you don't change things up, or if you continue to avoid social situations, and again, you don't have to totally leave your comfort zone, but you do have to meet Spirit halfway. That's what I'm getting. And I apologize to my Scorpios out there who feel like I'm giving you a talking to, but there's an important decision to make, and something's got to shift. All right, so let's see what additional messages come through. Vulnerability is strength. Yeah, some of you guys are afraid of getting into that beginner mind. Some of you guys are afraid of starting that new job or being in a new relationship. You know, sometimes when we do fall in love or we meet somebody new, we have a tendency to sort of pick ourselves apart. Spirit's saying, don't worry, Scorpio, you've got this. Recognize the need to create healthy space between you and someone who is unhealthy or something, because I do feel that's this tower moment. There's something here that Spirit wants you to get out of, or wants you to shift and change, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a situation, a behavior. And we've got divine masculine, so this could be your energy, or it could be what you're calling in. But the masculine energy exhibits action, assertion, logic, reason, with strength, which allows progression forward. So it's tapping into your divine masculine energy, Scorpio, whether you're male or female. Yeah, and honesty, the worst truth is better than the best lie. There's some sort of truth that I think a lot of you guys know what this truth is. And I'm not going to say that you've been lying to yourselves, but it's time to step in and take action and make some big changes here. You know, Scorpio, I like this energy. It's not easy, but there's major transformation headed your way. And you're calling in love. You're calling in, you guys get prosperity and love. So whatever this change is, it's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you joy, pleasure. But it feels uncomfortable at first, right? Moving through it. But Scorpios, you guys have got this. Spirit has got your back. So let's see what final messages. I'm going to read from Alana Fairchild's Pegasus Oracle. Final messages for my Scorpios, please. And we get Pegasus, the water guardian. So you guys absolutely are being protected here. Number 15, the devil energy, and you know, the major arcana for the devil. Interesting. Capricorn energy could be important to you, but more than anything, there's something that's toxic or something that's karmic that needs to be released. So Pegasus, the soul guide and guardian, manifests the elemental healing powers of water to restore, comfort, and nurture your soul. This guidance assures you that a shift onto a path of grace will bring you renewal and relief from even more difficult challenges. Open your heart and mind to the possibility of a gentler and more loving journey. Blessings of the element of water remind us to return to the source, to soften and allow ourselves to be supported, comforted, and held. These blessings are capable of lifting our burdens so our souls experience ease, recover strength, and process karmic energies more gracefully. Wow. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it there. Sending you guys so much love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. Or if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, guys, love and light. Take care.